Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, a series where I explore the various subdivisions of the countries of planet Earth. That is, the regions, the territories, the states, the counties, the districts, whatever they're called. And I do so with three aims in mind. A, to explore and see places I've never been and probably will never go. B, hopefully have a little fun in doing so, maybe see something exciting. And C, try to score 25,000 points on GeoGuessr in the region in question at any given time. If I succeed in playing it to 25,000 points, that region it will not feature in the series again. If I fail to do so, it might feature again at some later date. Today we are going into North Macedonia. And we're going into the Vardar, or the Vardarski statistical region, which is a combination of several districts. Is that what they call them in Macedonia? Let's see, they call them municipalities, I guess. So, and these statistical regions, they exist for statistical reasons, so they don't really have a capital or anything. But this particular Vardarski region had 138,722 people in 2021, covers a bit over 4,000 square kilometers, and it includes these, you can see the municipality borders here, plus the municipality of Chashka, but there are no locations there that could be scripted. And as you can see, pretty much all the locations are on the highways, and that is going to be a real bother, because that's what made me fail playing 25k in this area in the first place. And there's a lot, and pretty much everything that isn't official coverage is here around the town of Kavadartsi. And so I've added that to the scripted stuff, so we might find ourselves doing a lot of Kavadartsi stuff, because that seems to be the only town that we're actually passing through. There's this as well. We have, what town is this then? This is the, I think it's Veles. Possibly, yeah, it's Veles. So, it's okay, so we got two cities that we might find ourselves in. Otherwise, we're going to be stranded on the motorways, and I'm not looking forward to that. But hey, we got to try. So let's see what this will bring us. So I'm going to create a challenge, copy the link as always, and put it in a safe spot. So let's see. I'll just go Vardarski, and then we start the game. This could be a motorway bonanza, or trying to figure out which of the two cities we're in. And we already got the motorway bonanza, and this is, why are you cycling on a motorway? Well, I guess that rule, this bloke is walking, and that might be his car. Oh yeah, taking care of the orchards here along the road, I guess. So I would think that the rules are slightly different in North Macedonia than in other places of the world. Okay, so we're going eastwards. Now, eastwards slightly south. It's a little soon to say that we are in a specific spot, but I like the idea of being over here somewhere. But, or possibly over here. Let's say that we're over there. Let's see, so we've got a pretty long straight bit of road, and then we got another bend. That will take us even more southeasterly. Oh, what's that? That's a curious sign. What on earth is that about? Oh, yeah, of course. That's to notify that you got an extra lane to crawl up the hill in. And now this part of North Macedonia seems to be quite devoid of people, except for the ones that will work in the orchard. And it's always very nice if you can stay on the road. That's also a clue in itself. That's a parallel, probably an old road running parallel to this one. Okay, now we're back on an easterly heading again. And absolute nowhere. Well, not absolute, but there's a town over there. But yeah, intersections are precious few here. And well, people are riding their bikes, and now we're going south. We're going very south. So that tells me that we're not there, but we could, I guess. Now we won't be here either. So we want somewhere where we go from. Very easterly to something else. Now that's a bit of a humdinger. But this place looks promising. So let's see. Are we? Yeah, Rosoban is part of this area, and this is Negotino. Yeah, this looks promising, doesn't it? Except, of course, it doesn't go due south. This, on the other hand, that looks even more promising. So the town we were looking at could have been Nogajevtsi. That looks very promising indeed. Let's see. Ah, there's something. Muck petrol in 3.2 kilometers. That's probably this one. So, and there are no intersections here, but we are going to cross a road. Except that we probably won't be seeing it when we do so. But yeah, here we are. This is this thing. Got to be. And then we got the 1102 running parallel. Okay, so we got the general area. Now let's see if we can pin this one. Probably can't, but let's see. So it's likely that we are on this bend. Let's see, can we? Oh, we cannot pop across. Okay, so just going to see. So we're going to be heading straight north if this is where we are. Once we're done with the bend. This is a massive one. And here's the end of the bend. And there's another one coming up over there. And that looks about right. So, how do we do this one? We're quite close to the end of the bend, but this will be an epic count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to say 15 to the end of the bend that way. Except we haven't ended. Yeah, sorry. 15. And the opposite way, that's probably going to be in the 60s or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 70, 60, I'm sorry, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. Exciting, isn't it? 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. Jeebus. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 110 and 12, 15 is 125. So where does this end? It ends about there. Let's see. Gonna do a big zoom this time. Ends about there. Yep. And about here. Right. And also check the direction we're looking. We're looking almost due north. So let's see. So 125, that means that 62.5 is roughly there. And then we'll have 31 and quarter will be hereabouts. And then 15 should be about here. And I think that's as close as we'll get. So we're going to miss out already on the first round. If this is within 50 meters, I will be very happy. Even 100 meters is good. 14 meters on the other hand, I'll take any time of the day. Okay. Oh no. Oh, this looks familiar. Ah, yes, I remember this. I remember the stretch of road when I played. Oh my word. I remember the stretch of road when I played this map before. Ay. That's another one that's going to be a beast. I think this is the very same stretch of road that I actually struck out on and failed to make 25k. When I played this in my previous series. I do so remember this road with construction going on. So let's see. I do have a bend here. But of course, it could be, I think it's at least, probably close to 2 years since I played this particular map, or at least this particular road. So where it is, that's a little more iffy for me. It's a very straight bit of road. We could be probably not outside. Well, we could actually be outside Veles. I'm not so sure, but oh yeah, and I also remember that this bit of road was absolute pits to move in because of old decrepit footage. Yep, I remember this bridge, but what I don't remember is where I found the information I needed to figure out where I was. Well, I probably found it down here somewhere. Road gone across, that's something at least, and that probably just tells... No, actually. Okay, Katlanovo. And let's see, we're on the A1E75. Okay, that's not... Katlanovo is there. And it gives us the distances to Skopje and to Komanovo. Where is Komanovo? Oh, that's up there. Okay. And Katlanovo. That suggests that we are outside Celis somewhere. Sorry, Veles. I mean, we could, although we probably didn't, but Let's see. We're looking straight north now. Could be this one. The thing is that there's two parallel roads. So it could be that one as well. Let's see if we come up on an intersection around this bend. Kind of doubt it because we haven't seen any signs. Yeah, it doesn't look likely, does it? But I'm fairly sure we got Veles down there to the southwest. So it could have been a railroad, except for one thing. The bend. How old is this footage anyway? 2019. A lot of things can happen in 6 years. Oh, wait. There's an intersection. So then the question is... Well, it isn't that much of a question because it has to be this one. And... let's see now. So I couldn't continue down the highway. That was interesting. Highway Alexander the Great. Yep. Remember that. And now we come into this bit, which is going to take us which way? Okay, right. So that means we are somewhere roughly there. And the trouble is, there's hardly any bends to go by. There is this thing. And there's that thing. Barely visible. No houses along the road whatsoever. Terrain features, not any that could help, I think. There's a big building down there, but that won't help me either. So let's see. We'll have to click to that bend, which is nearly invisible. But you can see it as a kink here. And you can see the cars turning around it down there. And so it could actually be this one as well. What am I going to do? Well, let's assume it's that one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Turn around. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. That is a bend starting here. 38, 39. Yeah, that's definitely a bend. 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. I'm going to say that 33 is, oh God, is here. That little bend. And then we'll head up to the big bend. 33. And in the opposite direction we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Okay. Bend starts about there. 45, 44, 43, 42, 41. Gonna say 40. So got 40 and 33. So 33 down there and 42, I'd say here. So that's 73. This is going to be so wrong. So 73 and we want 33. So this is going to be 36 and a half. Let's see. So then that's 18. And let's see. Now we can do another 9. Or 27. And midway between 27 and let's see. So that will put us at 32, 31-ish. 33, if I'm right, should be about there. This could probably be off by a couple of 100 meters. So we won't be getting this one. Nope. That was tough. But that was not entirely unexpected. Ah. Okay, so we're either inside Veles or in what's the name of the place again? Kavadartsi. So let's see now. Southwest. So, okay, so let's have a look at Kavadartsi first. I don't remember there being many southwest. Oh, this one goes westerly. Okay, that could be found in Kavadartsi. And how about Veles? Not so much. So we got park here as well. Well, that works with Veles. I got church, just Cyril and Methodius. That would be the monks that, according to tradition, gave the world the Cyrillic alphabet. If I'm right. Okay, so let's have a look back in Kavadartsi again. Yeah, it doesn't quite fit, does it? Doesn't quite fit, but I won't say that this one has any very clear candidates. But oh, this must be Veles. Signs? Oh, that's handy, possibly. Skopje and Gevgelia. Yeah. Skopje to... So we got the east-west road. So that's Skopje to the north, that makes sense. So if Skopje is to the north, and Gevgelia to the east. Any road numbers to be seen? Nope. We can actually go this way. Let's see now. Hey, Bolnica, but Doesn't help any. I don't think we are in any town called Bolnitsa. Okay. Yeah, I totally came into this one expecting a fight. And, well, we've already lost one count. So we're heading southwest. Not Gradsko. Veles, come on. It doesn't quite match. Well, hang on. Southwest. I'm such an idiot. Of course. Of course we're here. My brain had it that we were moving the opposite way. So that thing, of course, is on the north side of the road, which is that. And here we have this road. The Orse Martinov. That should be good enough. Yep. Next. Oh, goodness me. Okay, so we've got a dual carriageway. Long bend again. Aye. And then we're going northwest. Can we pop over to the opposite lane? Nope. You shall not pass. That looks like a railroad to me. Possibly. And we go northwest. Beautiful highway. That's a proper piece of work. Let's see. Demir is also part of this. We could well be there, but it could well be anywhere. So, what's that across? Oh yeah, there's another road crossing over there. I would assume that we're on the A1. So we can always just have a leisurely scroll through the countryside and look for railroads. Across the A1. So there's that. There's that, but that's not where we are. Nor that. Nor here. Oh, did the railroad end here? No, I can't see this. Let's see. Eugelia, that's too far south. What do we make of that? Well, I guess we could be over here. Yeah, there are railroads here as well. Let's see. Svetinikola is part of this. Stip is not. Could be a candidate, but we weren't at an intersection. Now we come over to Petrovets, which I don't think is part of the region. Didn't have a railroad either. So I might have been wrong about that being a railroad. It could actually have been a perfectly normal road bridge. And when I click forward, I want to go forward. And this one is going to take a while, unfortunately. But we've had a very straight bit towards the northwest, and at least that's a little helpful. That's definitely a road bridge, isn't it? Come on, move. Pelagonia. Okay, oh, Pelagonia. Come on. Click forward and just stand still. Seriously? I just want to go ahead. There's nothing here. Absolutely nada. Not even a road number. Okay, gonna see what's around this bend, and if there isn't anything, we are gonna put down a checkpoint and go the other way. Yeah, there's another road crossing up ahead. So we got several roads crossing this one in a fairly short span of time. Hang on downhill, that could be handy. And then we popped over into the opposite lane, where the going was even worse. Oh, oh, oh. This looks familiar. This looks familiar. Excuse me. I think I might have been here when I played this previously. 92 kilometers, but we got some interesting signs coming up. Storby Winery, but I'm more interested in that green sign coming up, which says that as we go northwest and approaching another road bridge, this intersection leads to Gradsko. Okay. Gradsko is here, so let's see now. So the road we passed, well, we've looked at that before. So let's see, so we're looking northwest. Oh, there's a slight bend. No, none of that. We don't see the bridge from here. It's likely we might be on this one. Let's see, was the bridge visible from the other side here? Yes, it is. And then the road bends. So we're definitely here somewhere near that monument. May I please pop over? I want to have a look. If I could spy that monument, and also we have that road on the opposite side there, so that's a big help. And let's see, the road should be almost instantly turning the opposite way once we're around this bend. Like so. And you're going to turn the opposite way, yes. Okay, we are going to do a long count on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're out of the bend. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 and 5. From there to there. So 9 and 5 is 14, and that makes 7 about there, which means that 5 should be about here. Whether it is completely different story, but we're looking southwest. So, yeah, we're just going to say all right. Well, I was. Final round. Oh, okay. Different. Very different. Eastwards. So where could we find features like these? Let's see, we go all the way up into Kornovo. But I don't think I want to sell my horse on where I am at the moment. Whoa. Where are we? Oh, Trenovo. We're moving eastwards. Could it be? No, we're not up here. No, because this municipality is not part of this statistical region. But we know we have a place called Trenovo. Whether there's any size to it now, that's a totally different story. But could, I guess, be down here by Demirkapia. Doesn't seem likely though. No, I can't see Drenovo. But at least we know there's a place here. We're coming up on the Mach Petrol in 2000 meters. Okay, let's be patient and click our way to that. That was an interesting little ravine we started out in. Okay, here we got something good. Okay, so we got Kavadartsi towards the south. We're not on the A1, but we're on our way to the A1. And we're also on the way to Veles. So that probably means we are on this road then. Can I find terrain over here? Yeah, no. No, not really. We don't have any locations in there. But let's see, we could also, I guess, Drenovo. Okay. Here is Drenovo. Okay, so which, okay, we are in the Kavadartsi, okay. So Drenovo, and yes, we're coming up on this intersection. And the intersection for Drenovo. Where was that? But okay, so we know that we're quite likely to be very close to this spot. Let's see, so we did a squiggly run through the mountains here. Very squiggly, actually. So, but we're not in Prilep, we're not. Could the old road here actually be so old that the new road doesn't show the footage? What, 2022, so it's fairly recent footage. Okay, so here's the road to Genovo. And at this point, we're going southeast. There's no sight of buildings. We're going almost due northwest here. I'm going to take a turn for even more. Tough one. Okay, so let's go this way and see how far we... Oh, wait, there's a road going across this thing. So we have a road going that way. While we are heading west-northwest. Okay, so that means we haven't made it... We haven't made it here yet, but how far... How far to that monument? I'm sure that monument will be signed. And there's a building. Now we're going westwards. Let's see now. Building and a ruin. Okay, now we're going not that. Oof. Building on the south side of the road. This is a tricky one. Tricky, tricky, tricky. And then we can take off to riots. But where do we do that? Starting to wonder if we're looking at the old road. Because that makes a heck of a lot more sense if we are. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. So that we aren't actually looking at... We're actually not on the expressway here. And that means that we could... That makes an awful lot of sense. An awful lot of sense. Let's see, so I'm looking south here now. I'm looking sort of there. Am I not? Yes, I'm looking. That is this intersection down there. So if I'm looking straight south, I'm looking slightly west of it, which should place me there. Yep. Well, what do we say about this? We say that that was annoying because the rest of it was quite good, even if it took a while. So yeah, Vardar statistical region will live on to fight another day, possibly. And I am still stumped by this region. But it was... I mean, it's just so annoying with that one. Otherwise, I would have been so much more with it. But still, yep, it is what it is. And it is for 24,998. So yeah, but even so, I'm still glad that you're with me here on A Tiny Dot in Space. And I hope you'll join me for the next episode whenever it's up. Until then, bye-bye.